The question for day 14 of RPG A Day 2015 asks us about our favorite RPG accessory. And I don't really have one that I would say applies to all games that I play equally. I go into the different choices and the method of thinking about this question on my written blog. So you can get into all of that there. But for this video, I just wanted to focus on one really useful accessory. But it's only for use with one game. But this is the sort of accessory I would really like to see more of. Why? What this accessory does is it collates a lot of information that you will, as a player, become more and more familiar with. It's true, but it makes it really quick to use and leaves it up on a screen or display as reference as you're moving through that particular scene. So fewer mistakes and faster use of detail coming in from multiple sources. I like that it's an information handling accessory. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the Combat Effects app for Android for RuneQuest 6th edition. What this app does is provide support during the only really complicated part of combat that you'll find in the game. The game works on a sort of opposed roll that is called a differential roll, and the level of or degree of success you get over your opponent will indicate what sort of special effect might happen as a result. It's not just about doing damage. Combat is about more than simply decreasing some kind of point value to reach 0 and killing your opponent. In RuneQuest, it's possible to, injure, intimidate, compel to surrender, convince them that you've definitely outclassed them, tricked them, knocked them down, disarm them, whatever. And these come through the special effects. You can get varying numbers of special effects depending on how much better you do than your opponent did in this exchange. And what this app does is codifies all of that. And as you're playing, you simply enter in, the attacker got this level of success, the defender got that level of success, and you get a long list of the options of special effects which are available for that particular pairing of weapons, long weapon versus short weapon, for example, and go from there. It turns a very quick thought process, which might have the inclination of going to the book just to confirm a detail. It turns that into simply looking at one page in your display. You can run it on your phone. I run it on my tablet while we're playing in Hangouts, just so it's right there, and we can very smoothly move through the use of special effects. And this is the kind of accessory I like. Something that takes some of the mental burden away from whatever game that you're playing. When we play Edge of the Empire online, for example, we get to use the dice roller, which automatically separates the dice. This, again, is not something that's very hard to do, and my players are now doing it pretty much instantly. But having that automated process happen for you is nice. Saves time. And in these trying times when schedules burden us so, that's kind of a nice thing. What does the app look like? Well, let's take a look. You can find the app in the Play Store under RuneQuest 6 Combat Effects, and it's simply one page. You can see on the top line you enter in the level of success for the attacker, and the bottom line you do so for the defender. What's very nice about this app is that it also includes all the modern combat effects which were recently given to us through the Luther Arkwright campaign expansion for RuneQuest 6. Anything science fiction or fantasy related is now part of this app. Okay, that's it. My favorite example of an RPG accessory. The RuneQuest 6 Combat Effects app. Something I'd like to see more of for other games. See you tomorrow.